Hello, my beautiful Virgos. This is your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of September the 15th to the 21st. Let's see what we have here for your download message for this week. You've been given the card Change. Wow, very good card. Looking at these Oracle messages that came out today, looks like you're going through a different change of phase, movement forward, leaving something else by the wayside. Your first card coming in, your tarot message is the Hangman, followed by the Justice card. In the center position, you have the Empress, followed by the Queen of Pentacles. She's been coming up a lot. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So interesting messages. So there's definitely going to be a change, changes in the wind, moving in a different direction. Something could be coming to a conclusion. There could be some tweaking that's going on at your place of work. Maybe there's restructuring going on. Maybe something gets changed on your calendar. You have to adjust to. But there's definitely going to be change coming in, and you're going to have to process that and work around that, learning to navigate through this change. The first card you've got in your life and or career card is Adventure, and it says you make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. So you might be wanting to relocate your job, and you could have accepted a job that requires you to move and go in a different direction and live in a different area. But it's like an adventure to you. It's change that you're going to embrace and like. Some of you, your job might involve you going outside. It might be work outdoors, which is lovely. It's going to be a change that is going to take time to adjust to, but also to see fruition come into, success coming in. You're hanging in limbo. Maybe this is a card that says you don't have to wait around too long. Your momentum's going to pick up. You're going to be able to get down off of this hanging in limbo situation soon. This card says you have been thinking about something to move forward in a new direction. And I think this change is coming in, whereby you're getting all the information you need to step off of that slow movement and go after this new adventure. Taking time in the process to consume and take in all of that newness of this new venture you're going on. Coming in your focus part of the reading, you got the Coffin. It says bad investment, financial challenges, savings. Your career could involve office work, night shift, and a job ending. So this is pertaining to, some of you. It could be you being careful. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, or allow yourself to be coerced or talked in or charmed into something this week, especially when it has to do with money. There could be some financial challenges. If you make this bad investment, you might find you're going to lose something. Don't tap into your savings unless you have to. Okay, try to keep that savings there. Some of you may be doing clerical work, working in an office of some sort. Others, you could be asked to work. The change could be night shift. Maybe you're taking on a job where you're going to be moonlighting and doing a night shift job. Others, I think your job is ending and you're moving in this new change, taking on a new adventure to go in a new direction. Justice. Justice is that card that says karmic justice is coming in when we get this card. So being open to change, being open to realize that something new is happening, and you're going to adjust your sails. Justice is often waved in your favor when we get this card. So don't be afraid to move forward in a new direction, accepting the truth as you go forward. This can also be a time where you're standing up for yourself. There could be the initiation or the acceptance of apologies and forgiveness, but you're going to be very objective. Okay, because you care about this situation. Trying to choose logic, you might be reviewing documents or contracts carefully as well, but they're telling me you have nothing to worry about. Okay, rest assured that only fair and honest decisions are going to be made when you receive this card. So if events have had a feeling of anxiousness and uneasiness, take heart, embrace your personal power, and stand up for your beliefs so that things can develop in a way that will bring you peace, okay? Maybe if others have been unfair to you, know that the universe and spirit will shed light on that matter, and the situation will be healed. You'll find yourself in a position to decide what is right or wrong. Then, you know what? Based on your decision, not just on the letter of the law, but also on the spirit of kindness, balance, and understanding. I often see this as a legal situation as well. Justice will be waved in your favor. The gavel comes down. But I think it's going to be a fair and just decision that comes into play. Fear of failure in your help or hurdle or challenge card is, your fear of failure can be very crippling, especially when it keeps you from even trying. So, when we receive these cards with the locks, it says your subconscious wealth blocks and limiting beliefs come into play. How are you thinking about this situation? Change can be very daunting, but realize that we have to walk away and end something to move forward. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head, presume and assume that something's not going to work out before you even take the step forward to try to work on it. The Empress says you have the ability to give birth to your dreams. So step forward. Don't be afraid. Know that this is going to take time. There she stands looking like she's expecting a child. She knows it's going to be 9 months. It's not going to happen overnight. Patience is of the essence, but you will be giving birth to your dreams and planting those seeds. So let go of that fear. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've been given the card, a process. Yes, this is your journey, your growth, your faith, and your path and your experiences. So it's taking time. Don't get up in your head and think that it's going to fail and flop because it hasn't happened right away. We talk about patience. We talk about not getting up in your head. It's a process. Allow it to happen. This is a journey. You're on this new journey and you will see growth and you're on the right path. And these experiences are helping you see the light towards your success and destiny. Wow. It is a process, so just don't get impatient. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. Again, she's patient. She plants her seeds. She's Mother Earth. She puts her hands to. She's got a green thumb. She sees growth, but she knows everything is going to take time, a gestation period, just like the Empress. So this whole thing is about you realizing that you're moving forward, change is happening, and you just have to be patient and stand your ground, okay? Stay in alignment. You could also be dealing, some of you, with entertainment or with children or your family at this time, or even animals and pets. She's a very astute business person. Stand in your power. Coming in with your angel number, you've been given a beautiful number, 101, and it is a new beginning. I just love this. New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing, being creative. Okay, this is a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So it's a new beginning. You're looking at things differently. You're trying to manifest and pray for something coming in. Set your priorities up that are feasible and achievable. Okay, you're going through a personal development situation and it's going to take you time, but in the process you're planning your moves. Okay, this is a Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight out there. He doesn't go charging in on his headstrong on his horse and then get there and go, uh-oh, I need a plan B. Not this Knight of Pentacles. He's already done his work. He's made sure that he's put his head down and he's made out his priority list, and he's got options to work towards, and and possibilities. He knows he's going to come out ahead of the game because he is not in a big hurry. Take your time. Plan your moves. Be articulate, creative, so that you can be accurate as you move forward. This isn't a rush and a skid into the finish line, okay? This is a process going on this week that you're working towards. So just try to be a little bit more mindful of that and patient while you're going through this change. Change takes time for us to get used to, right? Let's see what you have here. We're just saying once. Okay. Let's see what we have here for your additional cards. Clarification, validation, verification. Coming in with your first card, you've been given the World. The World is that new phase. The world is at your feet. You've been given the Nine of Pentacles, which is, or pardon me, Cups is beautiful. You've got that beautiful King coming in, the King of Cups. The Devil shows up. Don't let your ego get in the way. And you've got the Page of Pentacles. So the world is at your feet. This is a new adventure. You're setting your compass to go towards something new. And realize that you end one phase to begin a new phase, and that is in thereby the change coming in. But know that you can set your compass now. You have a clear sight line to go after what you want. The World is a beautiful card that says you're traveling the distance to get where you want to go with your hard work and effort. So you could also be thinking about wanting to deal with things on the other side of the world, or maybe international work. Now, the Nine of Cups comes in. Beautiful. Something happens here. Justice is served. Karmic justice comes in. It's all good. And now you're able to feel as though you're walking in your garden of abundance, your garden of Eden. There's so many possibilities coming in now for you that you are able now to feel a lot of relief. Success is yours. Now, the King of Cups comes in getting wise counsel, advice, been there, done it. He has the mettle to prove it. He's kind, caring, compassionate. He has no ulterior motives. He's not out there to gain anything from this. He's coming in to give you some wise advice. Been there, done it. He's in a position from his experiences to help you so that you don't have this fear. Coming in with the Devil card, this again is making wise and mindful choices and choices and decisions. It's alive. This is a card that says, what's holding you back? Are you getting up in your head? Are you creating this fear of failure on your own, presuming and assuming, creating this disillusion? Let go of that fear. Fear never helped us at any time, and don't allow it to lead you on your path. Let go of that. You're making wise and mindful decisions now as you plant your seeds to go on this new journey, and knowing it's going to be a beautiful change and a process for you. So making healthy and wise choices. Don't get caught up in any addictive behavior, because after a while it becomes a bad habit and it isn't always a good one. So let go of it. This is about you making mindful and wise, healthy choices now. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head and presume and assume the worst. The Page of Pentacles comes in at the end on top of that beautiful Knight of Pentacles, and this new beginning, hearing good news about something in the material part of your life. Possibly this is a card that says you're going to hear good news about finances and money. But you could also be the one that's going through this change in process, building this legacy of your own. Maybe you're taking a new form of study, a scholastic, you want to get a degree, or you want to get a diploma, or you want to get a credit in something to throw on your resume and your website, perhaps, if you're self-employed. So being mindful here, being optimistic, and hearing good news about money, and possibly you are the one that's creating it. Well, my beautiful Virgos, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos.